Vachella here. Oh, it's 1 in the morning. Another shooting at a strip club? Which one? Legs? Alright, I'm on the way.
I'm Detective Vachella. My partner and I had been assigned the case because the suspect was the notorious former stripper, Sweet Pea. Now, Sweet Pea had moved up in the stripper world, and she was now the wife of a pro football player. And she had a lot of money, clout, respect. I called my partner, Detective Maroney, and told her to meet me down at Club Legs, and we interviewed Sweet Pea there. Maroney came dressed in black leather because she had spent her day off servicing her dominatrix clients. So to confuse Sweet Pea, we decided that Maroney would be good cop and I dressed on a cheerful yard would play bad cop. To catch her off guard, we decided to lie to Sweet Pea and tell her that her husband had died from
Sweet Pea!
My husband's dead!
Sweet Pea!
He's dead!
You did it!
He choked me!
Did you notice that Sweet Pea didn't demand to leave and go tend to her deceased husband?
Yeah, we heard about you, Sweet Pea. You married that football player. Yeah, and then when you caught him with another woman, that's when you decided to say that he beat you. But he didn't beat you, did he, Sweet Pea?
Then after Sweet Pea pulled herself together, I went in hard with my questioning, tearing her apart, attacking her character, making her seem like the greedy, jealous gold digger. To get her to break down in the mid, she shot her.
Tell us about it. We know you, Sweet Pea. We know you was up in the club swinging on a pole.
There's nothing wrong with that. He has no business putting his hands on her.
She went to the club looking for a football player.
No!
You were looking for money.
No!
Saying you were looking for money.
I love my husband.
Why? Well, then when he first beat you, why didn't you leave him then?
I loved him. He was my friend. We grew up together. I know that his mom had been through an abusive relationship. I know his dad killed himself. I know he had a lot of pain inside.
What is she? She's a victim here.
She is not a victim.
Why are you pinning this on her? It's not her fault.
She knew what she was doing.
Sweet Pea, like most strippers, was one tough cookie. She kept claiming that she had been abused by her husband and she wouldn't confess to shooting him.
You gotta make these girls stand up for themselves. It's not
You
like
gotta make these guys quit hitting these women.
We need to teach our young women personal responsibility. If he calls you fat bitch the first time, you don't wait for the second time. You baby these ladies.
No!
You baby these ladies.
You don't beat them.
You
You
baby
don't
them.
beat them. You don't verbally abuse them. You don't physically abuse them. You don't mentally abuse these. This child was abused and she is the victim here.
I'm trying to teach them so when she gets up in her next relationship and he calls her a whore, she don't stay up in there. If he calls you a whore once, Sweet Pea, he's gonna call you a whore.
There's nothing wrong with being a whore.
So, okay, me and Maroney had other tricks about sleep.
Well, I'm gonna let you go, but I got my eyes on you, Sweet Pea.
We decided to interview Sweet Pea's stripper friend, Cotton Candy Cannon, queen of the BBW, that's Big Beautiful Women stripper.
Are you ready, Maroney?
Ready, Chetty, let's do it.
But I guess that came up too hard interviewing Cotton Candy Kara, and she started to give me an abuse story too.
But I thought if I would change something or keep him happy, he would stop hitting me. But it didn't do anything but get worse.
Oh, so she refused to talk about the football player. She want to play it like that?
Where were you the first time your husband called you a fat bitch?
That's too far, Chetty.
Dang it! Sweet Pea and her friend Lena rushed in to be supportive of Cotton Candy. Dang!
And I woke up with my lip busted, eye busted, and a pool of blood.
Are you the type of girl that because of your size, then you get with a man because when he tells you, when he tells you,
No!
slap her, get her out of here, get her out of here. Go find a pole somewhere. Shut it.
She's the victim here.
You.
See, Vachetti, Vachetti.
No,
These
I'm
are
gonna
all
say
victims.
no.
These are all victims.
They're victims,
They
but I'm
have
not
to-
my fault. I want to make sure another woman does not become a victim. After Sweet Pea finished swinging on the pole, I guess reliving her stripper glory days, Maroney and I decided that we would interrogate Lena, the notorious owner of Club Leg. Back in the day when Lena was a stripper too, she was called Lena the Legs. Now word on the street was that during sex, Lena wrapped her legs around a guy and squeezed him so hard, like she was an anaconda, that he had a heart attack and died. But Lena didn't want to talk about the football player's shooting. She wanted to tell her own story of abuse. So I had to play bad cop again and try to break her down.
Well, he gave me security because, you know, at home it wasn't safe, and he gave me a home until the first time he hit me.
The first time he hit you, you stayed. What was you getting out of it, a pretty young thing like you?
When he was good, he was good. It's just when he drank, you know, he got abusive.
Why didn't you get out of it? I'm Mahoney, I see you. I'm not trying to make fun of this girl. I want to find out who killed that football player.
Damn! That damn Lena the Legs didn't pray. What were we going to do? We had to get that confession. Maroney had to get back to her dominatrix job. She had whipped one of her clients and left her tied to a chair while she rushed down to do this interrogation. And I'll admit it, I wanted to stop yelling at these nice, polite ladies with their abuse stories. Just because they're strippers doesn't mean they're not nice and well-mannered. If we were going to get anybody to turn on Sweet Pea, it would have to be Cotton Candy, because she seemed to be the sweetest, most vulnerable of the group. So Maroney did her big sister act again.
Vachetti, what has to happen? These women and men need to raise their boys to be men, to not hit and abuse women. That's what needs to happen.
That's a good thing. I know that boys need to be raised to be men like that.
Right.
But when you meet a man that's like that, you don't just run up, you just don't stay with them. Nice jacket. I want to teach these girls, if a man tells you that ain't nobody else gonna want you, why did you believe that? Because you wanted to believe it. Because you was getting something out of that relationship.
Nothing was working. Still no confession.
We had things together.
That is quite enough. I'm out of here.
Go on. Because all you do is baby them anyway.
I asked Sweet Pea one more time why she stuck with her husband if she says he abused her.
I let him hit on me. I would hit him back. I would fight back because I knew that he was doing something wrong, but I figured we could get through it. I figured if I just beat his ass one good time, then he'll stop.
Well, we had to let Sweet Pea and her friends go. But we did tell Sweet Pea that in the future, don't get into a relationship that you feel like you need to physically fight back. Because one day, you might not win the fight. Rest in peace, Angela Yvette Claiborne.